This program is intended for adult audiences. It contains scenes of violence, coarse language, nudity, and sexuality. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
So don't get your mark-ass, bitch-ass, chump-ass, whore-ass feelings hurt if you are now listening to the most unapologetic wrestling podcast in all the annals of the internet, motherfucker. Yeah.
I've come to the conclusion that the world, quite frankly, is just not big enough for the both of us. Somebody's got to go and go for good. And that somebody is either you or me.
I got to take it.
Yo, it's me. Yo, it's me. Yo, Nkb420,
My lord.
420, man.
I don't care if you do cover him up in a bodysuit in Saudi. It still look good. Damn, Ryan. God damn, Bianca.
And on my ride. And on my ride.
Spoilerbear, bitch. Roar, growl, roar.
Let's get it. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. This is 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. Fuck y'all doing.
I just like for it to play.
8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. What you smoking? 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. What you sipping? Because it's 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles. The most unapologetic wrestling podcast. Chill, nigga, bitch. Need a whole lot of promo and size. Fuck y'all doing, man. Fuck y'all doing. Fuck y'all doing, man. Fuck y'all doing, man. Fuck y'all doing. Whole lot of promo and size. This is 8 types of turnbuckles. 8 types of turnbuckles.
Oh man, what's happening, man? Coming from the Dot Cave. This is Dotman211. And this is Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles, man. Yeah, we come to you on Friday because a lot of shit is going on tomorrow. Wish I could be a part of the King and Queen of the Ring, but I got some other shit going on. But I will be there for Double or Nothing Sunday. Excuse me, but you will get your review for both King and the Queen of the Ring and Double or Nothing on Sunday and a little bit more. But we coming to you this week with this week's wrestling content. A little bit of Raw, a little bit of NXT. I think Duck's gonna Big OG Duck, shout out to Big OG Duck, but he's gonna cover Smackdown. Gotta get that training on. So I was gonna do it, but he said he wanted to do it. Nkb420 will be joining me in a minute. He's doing his pre-roll as usual, but he'll be joining me from 631 headquarters. Like I said, I myself am at the Dot Cave. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a trend for the several next few weeks coming up. Man, fuck my week. Pretty much that's what's going to do it for that, man. But hope everybody is having a good Memorial Day weekend. I forgot that it was even Memorial Day weekend, to be honest with you. With so much shit that's going on. And, man, we stay busy. But we got big things popping, big things happening. Shout out to Spoilerbear. 3D, no diddling dooley with the stats. Big OG Duck, as well as 420. I am myself, Dotman211s. And what am I drinking on today, folks? I'm a fan of these right here. I'm a fucking fan. And I feel like I'm going to drink a few more before the night's out. High Noon Vodka Seltzer. This flavor is pineapple. 100 calories, no added sugars, gluten-free. You know, so it's a good drink. It's a good drink. Does it have anything else on there? Oh yeah, looks like you made it. Looks like you made it to the back of the can. Not a ton happens here. Most of the good stuff happens up top, but it gives us a chance to compliment you on your choice of hard seltzer. You picked a good one. Yes, I did. A seltzer crafted with real vodka and real juice that also can shape, and also a can-shaped reminder to always live like the sun is out. And I do, my friends. And since you've got a high noon in hand, we'll wrap this one up so you can start enjoying it. Oh, absolutely, man. Like I said, no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial flavors, 2.6 grams of sugar, best served cold, and mine is chilled, man. High Noon Spirits Company, www.highnoonspirits.com if you want further information. And like I said, I got a pineapple. I got plenty of it. I might not even drink beer this weekend. It might be a high noon weekend. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of vodka along with it. But, man, let me get a little bit of swig of that. I don't know. I think possibly we'll save the news for Sunday. We'll throw that in there Sunday. I don't know if 420 will have anything on the news, but like I said, I just got raw. And in case if he wants to do it, I guess he'll chime in. So without further ado, I don't own the copyright to any of this music, but yes, I play it just in case if one of you fans want to discover or you forgot that this came out. You can hear it here, and then you can find out, about them as well. But what we got? Oh, yeah. No Mr. Poopy Butthole music. But it's Monday night. Yeah. Yes, Monday Night Raw. That's what I'm covering, folks. Yeah, that's what I'm covering. Monday Night Raw this past week. Right now, like I said, I'm watching Smackdown. They're coming from Saudi Arabia. Shit, they already got it looking pay-per-view. So I was like, wait a minute, is this the fucking PLE right here? But no, it ain't. Damn, is that the music part? That shit fire as fuck. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil SmackDown, but it was pretty predictable as I thought it would be. 631entertainment.biz, that's where you get your merch, the Hayes Hops Turnbuckles tee, as well as your Penalty Beard Champion t-shirt, both available on the website. Like I said, I'll be updating. And yes, I had a little cold, little cough, little post-nasal drip shit going on, but it is what it is, man. Like, I'm getting old. I've accepted it. I'm wilting away. But yeah, it's episode 271. 271. And we're back, folks. We're back. I told you we was going to have a guest. Well, he's not a guest. He is one of the owners of 631 Entertainment. Shouts out to Nkb420.
Yeah.
What's poppin', player?
Yeah.
What's poppin', player?
Yeah. That shit, nigga, chilling like a villain was good in the motherfucking hood. Yeah, be at you.
Ain't nothing doing it. Why gotta be that's your one? If we count, he's like, oh shit, yeah, I did say, yeah, that's your one.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, then take it, bitch. No, that's my one. But yeah, man, what are your thoughts? I said we was going to save the news for Sunday. Think that's cool?
Yeah, we'll save the news for Sunday. We just jump right on into it.
Yeah, we're going to jump right on into it. This is my portion is coming from the Dot Cave with the guest family, Nkb420. Yeah, I got some shit to do on Saturday, but I'll be back for double or nothing. Must be in the borough, must be Monday. Oh, how I wish I would be, I would have been in Greensboro. 420 would have been in Greensboro, but I found out 2 weeks ago that Monday Night Raw was going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, if I knew, we would have been there.
Yeah, this is Monday's go-home show for King and Queen of the Ring this weekend. Sami Zayn kicked off Monday Night Raw, and he's amped for a triple threat in Saudi. Some would ask why would he even accept a match like this where he doesn't even have to get pinned to lose that Intercontinental title. But he simply put he had two beefs, but both are different. His beef with Push Chad Gable is personal. He got a German suplex out of the arms of his wife Khadijah and beat up in his hometown, and he got to get that lick back. As for Bronson Reed, he got to. As for Bronson Reed, it's business and it's all about the belt. That brought out Gable, who is also called a manipulator by Sammy. Gable asked, how, Sway? How, Sway? Gable manipulated Sammy into defeating Gunther at Mania. Okay, manipulate. He then again shat on the clowns behind him. Maxine, failure. Tozawa, failure. And the biggest failure of them all is Otis. Gable said Sammy also mentioned something about the heart of the WWE, but in Saudi, even though if he doesn't have to take the pin, Sammy, he will take that title from Sammy. He will pin Sammy and also take his soul in the process. Somewhere, a guy by the name of Mark Calloway is giving 2 thumbs up at that Gable. And Sammy says, it's enough talk. Let's fight the rest of this shit out. Well, the match followed. I guess I'll keep going. Sammy versus Gable. They cooked as usual by Gable's, but Gable's crew wasn't going to help him cheat. That's why Maxine and Tozawa got sent to the back. Also, Otis hesitated again, and that's why he got the caterpillar slapped out of him. Again, at the end of it, exploded in the corner, and just as Sammy was about to deliver the haluva kick to Gable, Otis clotheslined Sammy to help Gable land that Chaos Theory and pick up the dub. Otis is still trying to hold on and hope that there's some good in Gable. Backstage, Gable told Jackie Redmond, well, there was a commotion somewhere in the back, and damn, Cruz del Toro is holding his leg. The man can't catch a break as LWO is yelling at Adam Pearce, and this had Carlito's DNA all over it. Your thoughts, 420?
Not to go too far into the match. We seen it.
Absolutely, we seen it. What, not too long ago?
Yeah, I mean it was a fire ass match, but you know we seen it, and I'm just ready for the match that they're gonna have at the next pay-per-view.
Indeed.
Or whatever sets up WrestleMania, SummerSlam.
Right.
And I think that's where he takes this title, is at SummerSlam.
So you don't think possibly, excuse me, Gable may potentially pull that trigger, or they may pull that trigger tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
No, I think he beats him here on Monday. Bronson Reed is the one who takes the pinfall.
Yeah.
And then we give it right. Well, you know, I beat you. You beat Bronson, but you didn't beat me for the title.
Yeah.
So let me get that.
Because what do we have leading up to SummerSlam after King and Queen of the Ring? We got Clash at the Castle, and we also have Money in the Bank in July, correct?
Mm.
Yeah, so it's 2 more stops before we get to Cleveland. Oh, how do you feel about this 2 nights next year in Minnesota? I guess, you know, they couldn't get Mania. Well, guess what? We'll give you 2 nights of SummerSlam in Minnesota in 2025.
Boo.
You said boo?
I don't want 2 nights of this shit.
Nah, that 2 nights, man, that's...
Yeah, I don't want 2 nights of this shit.
Yeah. Do you think they're doing that shit on purpose for podcasters like us?
No, I definitely think they're trying to get the most money out of they can get.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the city is not going to say no.
No, it's a lot of
cities they're definitely not going to say no about it.
Yeah, that's a lot of revenue. Look what they did for WrestleMania 40.
Yeah,
for Philly.
Yeah, and that was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Since you didn't get to play it, I'm gonna let them get a little tease. Hopefully by episode 272, I think it will be.
Yeah, I didn't have that copy. I had to find the other copy. I thought it got erased, but I went to my downloads.
Yeah. I just think that shit's gonna be motherfucking little jazz.
I feel like you gonna hit your shooby dooby doo wop on there as well.
Nah. Yo. Let me go first. I got something for that ass, bro.
All right. I'm definitely trying to drink to that.
With that LWO shit, can we just get? Can we? That's Del. Who got injured?
Cruz del Toro, but hell, I thought he was already injured. I thought like his elbow or something like that, so he was already on the shelf.
Bad luck. That's all I can say. Bad luck. Oh, so we got a new match for the countdown to the fucking King in the Ring. We got the women's tag team match.
Oh yeah, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus them Nubian goddesses.
Yeah, Candice and Bianca gonna really have to carry that match.
Yeah, and look, I'm not giving away SmackDown, but I said in the opening, I said I don't care how much you try to cover up Nia Jax and Bianca Belair.
Oh my, no, that fine. Oh my God,
that fine is gonna show.
I was like, yo, this looks more ridiculous.
That fine gonna show.
A couple times, like this is more revealing than. So Tonga's new intro is, man.
Oh, we got another one?
Tonga, it's just a bunch of flame, and yeah.
Is it different from what he already had?
I guess maybe it's just this Saudi stuff. The way he comes crawling out is crazy now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that out. Got to check that out. All right, man. How about this? Braun Breaker destroyed Kale Dixon in a one-side. Well, it wasn't even a match, was it? Wham! Spear to Dixon. He was tossed outside and speared again. The ref says Dixon can't continue, but to me, the match never started. This was a massacre. The ref was helping Dixon up just to get speared again. Outside, Braun grabbed the steel steps and perhaps was going to do what he did to Von Wagner. The officials got the steps away from Braun, but you know the only way they can help that person is get him fucked up even worse, right? Why was Dixon's head in the V-shaped part of the step? That's right, for Braun to blast him in the head with a steel chair. Thanks, officials. Call the ambulance.
Come pick up your papers.
Backstage, AP asked Braun, "What the fuck, bruh?" And Braun said, "Deal with the shit. All you had to do was put me in King of the Ring."
All right. Hot take.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should keep Braun and Roman away far as possible from each other until your retiring reigns and that spear versus spear match, and you take them out. That's who takes them out. That's who puts down the big dog.
Spear.
Yeah.
Spear.
I mean, because I feel like if you put them together now, you run the risk of damaging that product.
Sounds very Vince-ish to me.
Yeah.
he would have did it very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He would have already had him in a match.
Spear versus spear. Show me your titties.
That has nothing to do with it, Vince. Sure.
You're fired.
Why are you growling at me, Vince?
Give me some titties in this office right now. Yeah, man, this Braun, he's definitely being his uncle right now. Scott Steiner, I thought he was going to be babyface, but then I seen when he had on the badass singlet. Oh, I said, oh, yeah, he's back heel again. I guess that's his heel attire, if you will. Yeah. All right, Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky. All you got to do is make the show about the tournament and let them cook. That's exactly what Paul Levesque did. The match was great till the end. EO with the double knees, then tries to hit the over the moonsault, but Lyra counters and goes for her Nightwing from the top. But that was countered into a powerbomb from EO, who tried for another moonsault, but Lyra dodged that for her Nightwing to be countered again, and she opted just to lock in the cover. Lyra Valkyria is your Queen of the Ring final winner. She's into the finals, as she will take that L to my future queen, Nia Jax. Your thoughts, 420? Uh-oh, what happened?
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
I wanted to see EO in the finals. I thought this was and should have been the plan from jump, is to have EO in the finals. I had no problem with a heel versus heel match.
Yeah. I say based off of EO already being established, though, and Lyra Valkyria.
Is she established?
Well,
let's not lie. Let's not lie on Hayes, Ops, and Turnbuckles.
Well,
this is the OG crew right here.
She's former WWE women's champion.
We started this shit together.
I understand that. She has to be established if she gets the head nod to be your champion. She was a champion for a lengthy time, so I would say she was established. Her title run, that was kind of mid. I think they could have did more with that, but I do think she's more established on the main roster. So we're just
gonna keep lying.
Why are we lying? And who needs it more? Lyra Valkyria needs this run more, even though she's going to lose. Nobody's beating Nia Jax. Okay, you give Lyra Valkyria that night to have a good ass match. That match is gonna. I think that he's gonna let them cook for about 20 minutes. Lyra's gonna almost win. She's gonna have a bunch of host spots, and then Nia Jax is gonna hit that annihilator. She's gonna be the queen of the ring winner.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you. You say he was established. How was she established?
I just
how many title matches did she have?
It don't matter. She was the world champion. If that doesn't say established, then I don't know what else says it. If you're the women's world champion,
when you win the Money in the Bank, that doesn't make you established. That is giving you a shot.
You being the women's world champion makes you established.
Nah.
They don't put that on everybody. She's the world champion. That makes her established.
You do remember they put that shit on Carmella, right?
Yeah, and arguably, even though I didn't like it, that still made her an established star on the main roster if they gave her the head nod to win that title. And I don't like the fact Carmella was champion, but I can't dispute it because she was established as a title winner.
Well, we got a different ideas of what we call established.
Well, what do you call? You just can't put that title on everybody. That's your stamp.
Because to me, when you're established, you make the title. The title don't make you. EO didn't do shit for the title, so she's not established.
But she got that.
She's still searching for that moment. That title win was no more bigger than the title win she had during the triple threat with Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley in NXT. So when I say establish, the Chief, he's established. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, they're established. Hell, even without a title, L.A. Knight is established. Carmelo Hayes, not established. Just because you've been a multi-time champion, not established. He's an up and comer. They're still up and comers, dude. Let me tell you why she's not established. Bailey is horrible. This whole run, trash, fucking garbage, fucking juice, water, trash, fucking. I was there in Philly. Nobody clapped for it. You can look at the videos. You can hear my audio well over when Io Sky came out. Nobody cheered. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody booed. Nobody cared.
Puerto Rico cheered.
Book her right.
Puerto Rico.
That's Puerto Rico.
Look, my whole point is, though, So who's more established between her and Lyra Valkyria?
I mean, they're you know,
They're not the same.
I'm just answering my question that she's not established.
But they're not the. I think that what I said from the beginning. Who's more established? That would be an Io Sky. Io Sky does not need to take that defeat like Lyra Valkyria is, and Lyra Valkyria needs this more because right now, hell, you can hear pin needles drop when she comes out as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, neither one of them is established. Both of them needs that rub. Both of them needs that time. My thing is, who says that you need to give that to her? Real talk. Like, you could have had the feud. To me, you could have had the feud continue with Jade and Nia Jax. And a broken leg, an injured leg. Bianca Belair goes to Saudi and loses to Io Sky.
But to me, Nia needs to be the queen of the ring. This gives her something to do. There's no better queen.
But you give her an out. You give her out with Jade. Jade coming down like this shit ain't over. Bink.
Yeah, but I like the sound of Queen Nia. This is everything I thought it was.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I say that, but to say who needs it more, Nia is one of those performers who don't need the queen of the ring. She's Nia Jax. All she got to do is take out 3 motherfuckers real quick. She don't even have to do that.
You know how
it's just the fact, it's the fact that, like, she can be like Bayley. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if Bayley ever lost to her, but I feel like Bayley's always beaten Nia Jax. There's the story right there.
You know how,
like, people saying that, like, Randy Orton needs to win. No, he don't. He already have a built-in story with him and Cody Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, that's somebody that doesn't need nothing regarding the king of the ring, man. If this doesn't give Gunther a break, because, it's going to be some space in between that and whatever the champions are doing, and you have King Gunther, and then he's going to get his shot. Now, also, I guess we can share this news. What used to be what was made all the sense in the world, Paul Levesque has already said it. The winners of the King and the Queen of the Ring will get a title shot at SummerSlam. Makes all the fucking sense in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Greatest thing that we've been talking about it. We had a lengthy discussion about it on episode 270.
Yep.
Make sure y'all go motherfucking check out your local, anywhere you get your podcast from.
Anywhere. And
we own all of them.
And look, like I said, you want it fresh, you want it hot, you want it right off of the conveyor belt. Spotify for podcasters, it will be up. If you want it fresh, the most current product, Spotify for podcasters. It costs you nothing to download.
But if you're on Spotify, you have them on there. You ever look at the feed? The episodes are named differently because it's pretty much two different brands kind of going. You got the day one right off, hot off the press.
Yep.
And then you got your next day.
Yeah. But shit, if you follow us on Facebook, look, all you gotta do is just click the link and you're right there.
Click Nkb420. Click 631 ENT. Click Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles and you'll find everything and anything you need dealing with the podcast.
Everything. All right. R-Truth told Miz that Andre the Giant got their back tonight. And Miz looked up and said they could use them in spirit. Truth asked, who you talking to? And they said, I'm crazy. Well, meanwhile, Dragunov told Caleb Braxton he's frustrated, but he isn't ashamed losing to Jey Uso. He set the bar. Hey, homeboy. He actually said that shit this week. Homeboy. Ricochet told Dragunov, "Don't leave his name out of that bar being raised." And that was that a Hyundai Sonata going full speed and hit Ricochet? No, it was Braun Breaker hitting yet another spear for the night, folding his little ass up. I thought Ricochet was on to something. I said, "Are we getting a heelish Ricochet?" Until that fucking Hyundai said, "No, he's getting ran the fuck over."
Yeah.
Ew. So yeah, I do like the effort that they're saying that this fucker Braun Breaker is definitely a heel. But what was the deal with Ilya Dragunov just sitting there shaking beside Adam Pearce? I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
I have no idea. That shit is wild.
I'm like, damn, Dragunov, you ain't supposed to know. Was you scared? No, you beat Braun Breaker. You beat this Braun Breaker, as a matter of fact.
For the title.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Go ahead.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. So in an empty Greensboro Coliseum, Gunther said he was wrong about Jay making simple gestures for simple people, but Jay became the hottest thing in the business. He said that Jay is just giving them fans false hope. After tonight, the same fans of Jay's will be acknowledging the king, acknowledging the ring general as the king of the ring. I see no lies detected. All right. Damian Priest told Carlito this ain't the APA protection agency, but he got a pass for helping his boys out last week. But he on his own with the LWO, and what he did to Cruz del Toro? Best wishes, Priest wishes Purple Finn and Jordan Devlin's luck, and Finn wished it was Priest out there, but he gets it. Priest is the champ. You see a little bit of jealousy. I heard a little bit of jealousy in Finn's voice. Carlito with bad timing asked, did Priest catch the Knicks game the night before? Well, damn, because that game, the Knicks got that ass whooped.
Destroyed.
Yeah. It's the Pacers and the Celtics right now, correct?
Yeah, and then the Celtics whooped that ass not once but twice already.
Yeah, it looks like they're owning Indiana.
It is.
Yeah. All right. In his downtime, Baron Corbin is apparently bowling Corbin. So I ain't doing shit else, man. Let me go to the bowling alley and win something here. Meanwhile, we talked the name up. Meanwhile, a returning Sonya Deville wanted to talk to Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, but Shayna declines.
Didn't really care for the way that they brought her in. I wanted more emphasis, and I thought that, well, she would have been a great, fantastic addition to SmackDown. But I think if you still got Charlotte Flair, nah, not really. They do need more heels on Raw.
Yes. Yeah, to me, SmackDown has the bigger women's roster.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Yeah, Raw needed Sonya Deville.
Yeah. I think you bring her in and you immediately make her a player.
Yeah. I do think it should have been a better presentation than just her being backstage and we just getting that. That's just my opinion because, she was on her way to something big. But then also, shit, you put Sonya Deville on SmackDown, Naomi was going to whip that ass. She ain't forget.
Yeah.
She ain't forget.
She ain't forgot none of that.
No, none of it. Judgment Day versus Awesome Truth for the World Tag Team Championships. Did them titles come back to Judgment Day? Well, Dominic was ringside, but he still got a bad wing, but he can be a distraction regardless. Truth got the hot tag and hit the 5 moves of doom on Finn. Well, 4 3/4. Devlin's broke shit up, but the 5th move was eventually hit. Carlito came down to help out Judgment Day, and well, they forgot that Braun Strowman was there, and he took out Carlito and chased Jordan Devlin's into an attitude adjustment from Truth and still World's Tag Team Champs, Awesome Truth. So that was Andre the Giant.
Yeah. Hilarious. When do we take the titles off Awesome Truth?
When the Creed brothers are established as Chad Gable's right and left hand men. And Gable wins the Intercontinental Championship. What you said is close. What is SummerSlam?
Well, I mean, it might be a little bit before that.
Yeah,
we got all these other events before.
We got two.
That could happen at Money in the Bank. That could happen at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
That can happen at any of these little events.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind Clash at the Castle because. To me, Sammy, what else can Sammy do than besides he's already defeated Gunther? That was the big story, but it's such a major depth chart of stars in the mid-card circuit. Sammy is bigger than that. I think that he should definitely be working his way to world heavyweight title contention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let me get Sammy versus Sammy versus Drew McIntyre will be incredible. Let me get Sammy versus Damian Priest.
Oh man,
I felt like he should have been one of the contenders before on this first run. But since Sammy already had that title, you kind of couldn't do it. And you rarely ever see a face mid card world champion go against a heel world champion. That's not in the middle months. You know what I'm saying? Not before like a Royal Rumble, WrestleMania type deal.
Yeah.
It's always like a heel mid carder coming for the top dog from a face. It's not usually the other way around.
Right. That's for sure. Yeah, like I'm sitting here watching this SmackDown. Yeah, I just watched Street Profits and Carl Hayes.
Hey, Night.
Yeah, I watched all that Grayson Waller and all. Yeah, it's cool, but it's a lot of filler.
Yeah, this was, and majority of those shows be like that.
Yeah, this is true. Just to send the crowd home happy.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys that was sitting there, I don't understand. Naya's still showing what she's showing. Without showing. How is this happening? She's showing without showing, and she's showing.
Curvaceous. Thickness.
Somebody please break a comforter.
I like it.
Don't tell anybody. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Y'all guys laugh. These are jokes, okay? All right. Becky Lynch congratulated Lyra Valkyria as well as Liv, who okey doke Lyra and stole on her for some get back from last week.
Like I said,
she did. She snuffed her ass. She said, "Yeah, right behind you." And that fool was like, "Where?" Pop.
That's what he needed to do with Liv. Just make her, make her crazy.
I seen her pull up to I guess it was the press conference and shit. She was about to sneak Becky Lynch in. Becky Lynch turned around right on time. She said, "No, female companion, you ain't gonna get me. I felt you.
Mm-hmm.
Bronson Reed ain't about soul. He has none. He about that business though, and he'll find out on Sunday. Sammy turned the other way, and Otis is apologizing for what he did did to Gable. Sammy said, "Quit listening to Gable and listen to the people." So yeah, I thought now that's possibly what's going to happen. Otis is supposed to be going over there to Jeddah. Well, they're already over there right now. Otis is the reason why Gable is not going to win that title.
Correct.
Yeah. So it's definitely going to come down to possibly the time limit for this one.
So we're going to get scattered storms over the weekend. Like, is it always the weekend? Can I get them scattered storms during the weekend, not the weekend?
What, Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a 24% chance, so it might and it might not.
Them green glows, they're coming out.
I mean, but honestly, yeah, this is shit that happens. I think the event is outside of Richmond. That might definitely put a damper on that right there, though. Because shit, I was talking to my sis earlier, and hell, it's raining cats and dogs further down south. So who knows? All right, the green glows. Yes, they glow, even in the day. Yes, they do.
Red, green, blue and green.
The mine. Becky Lynch has came around to the borough, and she has a challenge. Dang. Oh, I thought you were going to keep on going. Yeah, she has a challenge for Liv Morgan this Saturday. She's never beaten Becky, and damn, Liv Morgan interrupted. She don't care about shit but completing her Liv Morgan revenge tour. Becky says, about fucking time Liv figured out her purpose in the E after a decade. Well, shit, that's kind of contradicting because what Steen mentioned Becky Lynch? We didn't know who she was till she became the main. It took a little minute too, right?
I mean, remember when she was the inaugural SmackDown Women's Champion?
Yes.
Yeah, you had to think about it a little bit, though. Nobody cared.
No, I still had the same music, but she was dressing like, who was it? What was it, Riku from Final Fantasy X?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely steampunk all the way.
Steampunk. I said steam engine. Last week I fucked up. I apologized to you, young Miss Sha'Carri Richardson. I was drinking. I felt pretty good. I called you Simone Richards, and I looked her up. She's in that other industry. My bad. I am sorry.
My bad.
All right, man. The main's purpose is leaving this company a better place than she found it. Liv says Becky ain't shit but a selfish female companion. After Liv completes her tour, she will sit at the top of the women's division as the new women's world's heavyweight champion. More Becky pandering to the fans, and Becky wants to fight tonight. And in true heel fashion, Liv says, fuck that shit. She'll wait until Saturday. Smart gal, by the way. Smart girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you got Liv taking this title?
Fuck no.
Nope.
Nah. Yeah, not at this event.
I think you just gotta give. Like, I feel like what happens is we get a triple threat: Lyra, Becky, and Liv. That's what I think what's happening. I think no title changes hands over here. I think everything stays where it's supposed to be at.
It's all about the crowning of the king and queen of the ring. All the other matches,
you don't need titles to change. You're already getting new contenders. Why we need titles to change?
Not at all. There needs to be no title. I would be shocked if any title changes. It makes no sense to me that would happen. I'm gonna rate the first half of this show, this high noon right here. I know we ain't rate shit, but yeah, I'm gonna rate it because, man, everything has purpose. Everything has purpose. They have built these Monday Night Raws to the point where, yeah, I'm going to be somewhere in the corner on my phone. Hey, what you doing over there? Oh, I was watching King, Queen. Go about your business. Shit going out there.
Yeah. I mean, on both shows, I've enjoyed the King and Queen of the Ring. I was like, people were very mad about the Jade and Nia Jax Wade match in it. I was like, well, how do you expect her to become Molly Holly in a week, in 2 weeks removed from that horrible tag team match that they had at Backlash? Do you expect her to become Molly Holly?
Some people just aren't that good at booking this shit, in their mock booking, or just to see what's coming or what story is about to build, or what matches or what better stories will come out of decisions that are being made. Why would you ever, it might be a few things that we may say Paul Levesque, might have messed up on, but shit, it's definitely very slim pickings, if any.
Right.
In comparison to Vincent Kennedy McMahon, who would do you remember what was it called, a Queen's Crown? And that version of the King of the Ring, in comparison to this King of the Ring, all of the importance that has been established around this pay-per-view, PLE.
And it's so great. I mean, people are mad about, it's almost like March Madness. Like, people are like, oh man, I booked him going over. I booked this person going over. This, that, and the third. And it's like, oh man, if y'all keep this like this from now on, which I think they are, I don't think there's going to be a degress, because there's so many people who want to get that. Like, we still got Finn, we still got Ricochet. Those are two people on my, immediately it come to me like that can really do something with that. Like, man, this thing about Finn, this make this whole year is the Finn redemption tour. You know what I'm saying? Like, Finn loses, goes from being that then the Demon King. Can we get the Demon King?
Yeah, it was.
Do you know what we can do with the Demon King?
It wasn't coincident that it was a picture of the demon behind Purple Finn and Priest as they was.
Purple Finn, Purple Finn. You think you know me? Purple Finn, Purple Finn.
No,
talk about Purple Finn, Purple Finn. I want real legs around my neck.
He was a little off. We was a little off on the metronome, but you get the gist of it.
Don't pay the lights around here. Is it my name, right?
You do what I say. Oh man, man. Yeah, man. Priest wants to know what the fuck happened. Lots of finger pointing, and Priest tells Judgment Day he don't even recognize his crew anymore. Devlin's really ain't trying to go to AP and get that match with Braun Strowman. He been stalling because they've been saying for like multiple weeks, handle that shit with Braun, and Devlin's been like, huh? What you say? Who? What?
Nigga say what?
Also,
you talking outside of your neck say who?
huh? How we do what?
I don't understand what you're saying. What?
Huh? Come again? Say what?
Okay.
Also, Xavier.
I don't even need to be in this group no more. For real.
No, the Irish Ace. That sounds better. I was doing better over there. Yeah. Also, Xavier has been cleared, and Karrion Kross says there is always time to turn things around. Now, I think it was Spoilerbear's furry self who said he laughed when I said it, but why would this be out of loop? Why are we getting Karrion Kross in the Final Testament going after New Day? This is 3 of them versus 2 of New Day, and if Big E ain't returning, then what is this all for?
I mean, to me, the only logical thing is to do, if Big E's not returning, if we're not getting a reunion of Big E, what I would love to see, I think I said it last week, a heel Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods keeps New Day and brings new members in.
The new Day, them some big ass boots that Logan Paul has on right now. I know that's high in fashion, but them boots is big, and he got them tied up extra tight.
Yo, I'll tell you what. Speaking of shoes,
yes,
I think I'm about to put them Anthony Edwards into the collection.
Oh, I've seen them though. They're Adidas, right?
Yeah,
I seen them.
Yep. I was like, ooh, y'all got me. Because, like, I've seen a couple colorways. I'm like, man, I don't really see too much difference between the 12 and the 13 in them right there. Like, this is kind of got some same type of vibes. Like, okay.
The colorway is very appealing. Very appealing.
The pink is dope. They got them lime greens, and you already know for that penalty beer T-shirt that you can get on 631 Entertainment.
631.
Biz,
yes.
Come on and get that shit while we got it.
Yes.
You will see more of marketing here soon. Get on it.
Lots of big things coming very soon. Very soon. Big things. Big things.
What side note, since it's the Nkb420 show.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Olympic sixes, the mock? I think, the new picture.
I'm gonna be. This is probably a shoe that I'm gonna sit on for a while, see what the resale price is, and I'm in debate still. I got to navy blue.
I gotta see official. I gotta see official because I was like, well. I won't get them, but Mrs. 420, her birthstone is pearls. So, I'm going to buy them for her just because they got pearls on.
And those chameleon sixes are still at a nice-ass price that I'm like, man, if I see them again, that might be the 6 I get.
Yeah, because motherfucking sixes is taking over my collection. Like, right now, I would have had about 6 of them. But, I got rid of those UNCs for them UNC 5s.
Yeah, man, I don't know.
I might have to cop those 6s because my UNC 5s are getting cooked. What? I love that shoe.
Yeah, because I done seen them on the foot several times. Like, boy, there you go again. You go again with them. I had to keep those UNC 6s because that tongue is what did it for me. I said, it's just a nice ass shoe. But yeah, those chameleon 6s might make their way because like that. I was like, damn, man, 221 ain't bad. It ain't bad.
I mean, look, like I can keep telling everybody. I'm so glad that y'all don't like these shoes.
Hate them,
I'm so glad 5s is not on y'all radar no more. Because 5s is my favorite shoe. That is my favorite Jordan. 5s are my favorite as 5s, 4s, 6s. Then I'm going to the 11s. But no, I'm going to say 5s, 4s, 6s. I don't know, man. It's something about that 14. That I see what you were talking about. I am so sorry I said that. What I said about those shoes. Them 14s in hand are on foot in hand. Them 11s is crazy. I don't know. 5, 4, 6, 11s, 12s, 14s. No, then I got to throw the one in there. The one got to be number 2 on my list. Yeah, I don't know. Really, I got about 6, 7, 8 favorites. It's really like, I mean, the 9s I don't really care for. I haven't seen an 8 to pay resale for. 2s is definitely at the bottom.
Yeah, besides those cool grades. Yes, chime in a little bit. I gotta plug up the push pad. But please, keep going.
Let me see what else. 12 and 13s. Yeah. The colorways just, they don't really be doing the colorways that well on the 12s. Like, I mean, like, can I get my taxis? I'm just ready for the taxis, bro. That's all I've been wanting. Like, can I just get my taxis, bro? Like, y'all bullshitting on them. Like, I'll pay my resale, but I wanna have an option to get them. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got the gold metallic ones. I got the patent leather Jones. I got them. I need that white in them. That's what's missing. There's so many shirts that like, I want to just wear this white shirt with this gold on it with these black and gold shoes. I need them taxis.
Yes, sir.
And them red taxis, they not doing it for me.
They would do it if the original taxis never existed. Damn. Where the red is at in the shoe just doesn't do it for me. It looks better with more of a new, not really. I guess it's gold. Gold is kind of a neutral color, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I can't wait for them wolf grays. And man, let me tell you something that just turned me on. I just seen Nia Jax with her natural hair, and it was drawed up. Drawed up. I don't know why.
Yes.
Good.
Sir. Reasons, Bob.
But yeah, those wolf grays, man, that's man, I can't wait for them. Cannot wait for them. The wolf gray 12s is coming out. Fires. Yeah, we went a little bit off, but that's what the dynamic duo does sometimes. We just talking shit, and y'all gonna listen.
Yeah, dude.
Y'all, if you like shoes, you would have loved it. Like, hey, man, I was thinking the same shit.
Bro, so they got the All-Star, the Future AE1s.
Yeah.
Decent price. I might be coming now.
So,
yeah, that's true.
Like I said, I ain't making too much noise this summer. Definitely, I would think in the next either next week or so, green glow ones, and I don't want too much in the summer to those wolf gray 12s, and it'll be a shoe that I might. Like I said, it's probably gonna be a 6, and it's probably gonna be those chameleons coming in September, man. But then Colombiana 11s in December, and whatever else. So yeah, the Bloodline 12, since I ain't getting my goddamn flu games.
Yeah. Look, Chief, I was gonna get them regardless. Oh, I'll tell you what another shoe I'm getting. I'm getting those. I'm getting those fucking Young Bucks.
Oh, you decided you was gonna get them?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna get with the Steam shirt. That should match perfectly.
Super Kick Party.
Yeah, with the strings. Yeah. After I got that other look at them, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm with that."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get those under retail. Like, I definitely wait for them shits to hit the resale. What did Dooley say? 180.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do better than that. All right. All right, where was I at, man? Fatal 4-way for a shot at the Women's Tag Team Championship. Damage Control versus Team Little Bit for versus Max.
Take it up and take you at the Little
Beats.
The Little Beats.
I ain't going that much. No, I can't do that. Versus
that's wild.
Versus Maxine and Ivy versus Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. Well, the after party was hit on Maxine, but the match continued. Tower of Dooms, double hurricanranas. Maxine hit the worm and elbow on Dakota Kai. She had Kai in the ankle lock until that insane elbow, and Kyrie was then choked out by Shayna. That Maxine was alley-ooped into the knee of Shayna Baszler. Shayna and Zoe Starks are now your new number one contenders, and Chad Gable will not be happy about this. Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was definitely to take that piss match right there.
Yeah, this is like when you put up their RVD, and I was like, well, there is a part that didn't do it for me.
But like it's for the most part, it was more pluses than minuses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You make me want to change now. Everything but that. Because at the end of the day, I do not think that Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark are pulling those titles off of Bianca and Jade unless Jade is going to turn on Bianca or Bianca is going to turn on Jade. That's the only way I see that shit happening. That's the only way I see them losing them titles. Yeah. Ludwig Kaiser hopes Jey Uso takes this future loss better than low down dirty Sheamus.
Low down dirty Sheamus. It's a crying shame. Low down dirty shame. It's a crying shame. They're giving out junkie kicks.
Junkie kicks.
Pale as fuck. And giving out he pale as big OG chain. Your light skin.
Oh, hell no. I said, what?
I said, it will always be about you now.
Yeah, it was nowhere near you. You made yourself a part of it. Like you just want to continue to defend Drake. You don't have to do any of this, OG Duck.
Yeah, let that go.
Yeah, let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I want this. Give me DIY versus the Street Profits. Yes, I'll take that. I will take that. Man, Kayla looked like Kayla. She looked like Ariana Grande. What the hell, Kayla?
Definitely what she was going for.
Yes, but
I miss old Kayla.
Oh man, Freckle Kayla, NXT Kayla. Good God, good God. All right, man. Where was I? About Sheamus, I said that Drew McIntyre is also wondering why the fuck he's there. He ain't getting used, but he wants to talk about the paper champion, Damian Priest. He needs to focus on Drew and not all the rest of the BS. Drew will be that true champ. Meanwhile, it starts. Gable was seen with the Creed brothers as Otis wanted to talk to Gable. Gable has a ticket for him to go to Saudi as they will win that IC title for Gable. But we already told you what was going to happen earlier. Yeah.
Okay. So what's the title match at SummerSlam? What's the 4 title matches?
All right, definitely Gunther versus.
That's the problem. How we get this?
Now with Gunther, pull a Cody and go for the the WWE Championship, which to me, we've always wanted that Gunther versus Cody based off of the Royal Rumble, of how great they did at the Royal Rumble. But also,
I think you bring Gunther as far as the Royal Rumble. You bring him over during the Royal Rumble of next year.
Okay. So it'll be Gunther versus Drew. We're projected to see possibly Drew McIntyre take that title at Clash of the Castle from Damian Priest. Gunther versus Drew McIntyre at SummerSlam.
I think this is what I think happens. Drew McIntyre wins Money in the Bank.
You know what? I like the Yeet case.
I do too.
The Money in the Bank Yeet case. I think Jey Uso is. I thought it was gonna be LA Knight, but it looks like that they're teasing him taking the U.S. Championship off of Logan Paul, him being that one, and I see that's probably gonna happen at SummerSlam. But
that's what they need to do.
But the Money in the Bank Yeet case, I think Jey Uso is possibly gonna be your Money in the Bank. It's between him and I think AJ Styles. I said that last show. I wouldn't be.
I mean, especially like tonight where he was like, I don't have that much time. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we got that right there. So it's either Jey Uso, because you want Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship, but there's no better person to pull that title off of someone than Jey Uso pulling it off of Gable. That chase is going to be incredible. That moment is going to be incredible when Jey gets that Intercontinental title. And I think Chad Gable being the heel that he's going to be, that's going to make for a better match to me.
Man, it's so many. That's the thing about it. There's so many ways it can go, but you gotta give Jey Uso something.
Yeah, he's been too good and too red hot to not have any type of hardware. But we will be right back in a few seconds, okay? Yeah, gunshots on this Friday. Gunshots. We're back, folks. We're back. Jey Uso says that Gunther going to catch a yeet down, and he will catch a crown.
Hold on, cuz man, we ain't doing it justice.
Okay.
We got no music playing, man. We gotta have that music playing.
A wonderful preview. A wonderful art. Shit. I mean, you wanna stick around for NXT? We can knock out NXT too.
All right, we gonna have to switch it up so I can play some audio.
I don't care. It don't matter to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm with it.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, man. Jey Uso says that Gunther going to catch a yeet down and he will catch a crown. What a motherfucking entrance. Main event, Jey Uso versus Gunther. The winner is in the King of the Ring finals. Us had that Burrow fucking rocking. You know, because there's a bunch of us down there, so you know we going to fuck with it, right?
Yeah, right.
Did Jey get into the finals is the question. Chests were chopped off a chest. I think there was a tattoo that went another way. Super kicks. You know how I go. By the way, I think this is the button. That is the button. Watch this match because it was must-see and replay-worthy, even though we've seen it before when he was the Intercontinental Champion. As I was saying, they got that work. Jey got that work from Gunther, and he's been on a tear in this tournament. That match was just as good as, like I said, the IC match. How about that Samoan drop from the turnbuckle, though? Gunther targeted that right shoulder, and Jey using the left arm to fight back. Jey kicking out of everything, including a splash from Gunther. Gunther even tried chopping he tried to chop the palm trees off of his tights. Off of Jey until a spear, but the ref was hit, and that's why that Samoan splash became a hope spot. Gunther had enough. He said, fuck this shit. I'm tired of playing with you. He just choked him out of nowhere. And Gunther is now in the King of the Ring finals. The my friends, are using all of their TV time to build the King of the Ring, because as soon as his hand was raised, that shit went off and went to another program. But I'm so invested into tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to be in a corner somewhere. I want to play. No, bring me one. What are you doing? Watch King, Queen of the Ring. You don't want it? No. You see what's on. Leave me alone now. Go on somewhere now.
Obviously, this match is 7 grams and is my roach clip of the week.
Yes.
What we need is Lyra to kill herself tomorrow. What we need is Randy Orton to give us everything he got tomorrow. What we need is for Nia to fucking make it look good, but don't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need out of these 2 matches. Because Gunther's gonna give it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a massacre, and I just hope that Randy's able to take it. I didn't let you finish your question, but what's your 4 world title matches at SummerSlam?
Okay, like I said, 4 titles. Okay, World Championship. Well, WWE Championship, Cody versus That's a good question. It's a good question. Cody versus question mark. Like I said, we got Gunther versus Drew McIntyre, I believe. So that's one. God, yeah, that's. What's the timetable? Will Rhea Ripley be back around SummerSlam, or do you think?
I thought so. I can see Liv versus Rhea.
Okay. But does Liv have the title by then, though?
And that's where it kind of makes me think, is Liv going to get this title? Because, I mean, we need to make her credible before she gets it. Granted, she's got that feud, but, like, what's the whole reason of turning her heel if not to give her the title? Becky don't need it.
So we get that everywhere besides King and Queen of the Ring. But I think we're both in agreement that no title changes, right? At King, Queen of the Ring, right?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of. It sounds good.
But it will also give us reason for, I guess, Liv Morgan to have a rematch, and then that's where she'll get her title. Like I said, we got Clash at the Castle, and we got Money in the Bank as well coming up.
Yeah, it's very iffy.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Randy Orton and Cody at SummerSlam.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I got Randy Orton and Cody at SummerSlam. They almost team up together to take out, to try to, battle the fucking bloodline or some other shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you got KO's back, so something like 6-man with them, Tongaloa, Tamatanga, and Solo Sikoa.
I was about to say, so we don't get... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So we don't get the Usos versus the Gorillas of Destiny at SummerSlam? I don't know the timetables of the severity of Jimmy Uso's injury. Neither.
I'm just thinking that I know you want to say the Yeet case. I know you want to say all this. I think that we're getting Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn for the IC strap. I just feel like that's what we're going to get. I feel like he's going to try to help him face against off them, and that turns into them teaming up. Like it's going to be a Jey Uso, Otis, and Sammy squad, and then we have that match. Maybe Chad takes it from Jey Uso. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when we get... I just feel like those two people deserve belts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they deserve to say that, hey, y'all are one of the best in the business right now. And there's so many ways, like, there's so many people in this company that deserve that moniker right now.
And see, there's that question, because, like I said, Gable could do this thing at Clash of the Castle, because I don't think no one else pulls it off of Sammy. He attacked Sammy. Just the whole argument about him taking his soul and all that, and him being the one to pin him. It's not King of the Ring, Clash of the Castle, Money in the Bank. Like I just feel like that it's so. What we're having two baby faces with Jay and Sammy.
And then this is another thing I was thinking too. So if it seems like Drew makes me rethink my take. So if it seems like Drew is getting kind of like an automatic rematch, then maybe we just, he gets, we're going to Scotland. He kind of already just going to get that title shot. He doesn't even have to worry about King of the Ring. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I say that Drew definitely takes that title off of Damian Priest. He's in his homeland. He's from Scotland. There's no better background for him to win that title. He couldn't do it in Cardiff, Wales. What better place for Drew McIntyre to have his moment but to take it off of Damian Priest? Finn Balor and them are the reason of that. I definitely think it'll be a story into that and dissension with Judgment Day leading up to that. no better place than Drew getting his title at Clash of the Castle.
Right.
Yeah, like that writes itself right there. If you tell me,
so it could be the Yeet case or the Yeah case, and I guess them are your only two people that really can do it.
I thought it was gonna be the Yeah case until I seen that stare down between LA Knight and Logan Paul. I'm taking LA Knight out of that, and he
all right. So who else are our potentials then? If it ain't Jey Uso, then who?
Like I said, to me, it's between Jey Uso and AJ Styles.
Yeah. And if you want to throw Solo Sikoa in there, because I don't understand why Solo Sikoa wasn't in King of the Ring. Like, why wouldn't, I understand, I get why you put Tama Tonga in there, just so he can, be put in position. But,
to me, Solo couldn't lose. He couldn't be one to lose the King of the Ring, especially, like I said, this is so one-sided that Gunther is taking this. Like, them losing, especially Solo, because he was on a losing run for a while, on a losing streak. And I don't think King of the Ring would have helped him out. He would have lost in the tournament.
Right.
Last shot, shit. Everything but the piss break match. Like I said, that fatal 4-way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you said we switching it up? We switching it up?
Switch it up real quick. Take a little pause.
All right. All right. Oh yeah, we're back. We're back. And even though it's warm outside, I get a little frosty, get a little frizzy. Sometimes I want to go to Aspen. I want to go to the ski slopes, to the resorts. They got one Massanutten and Harrisonburg. They also have Wintergreen, Monterey, amongst others. There we go. Oh, that shit sounds crazy through the phone. But we're gonna try to make it work. Yes. Hello, gang. This is Dotman Cornelius once again on a trip on the slopes in NXT land. If I can find the results for the matches. Excuse me for a moment. Now that stung a little. Goddamn results. I'd rather be with you. I'd rather be with the coke. As we listen to music that you snort while you review wrestling. Yeah. Said I'd rather snort the cocaine. Yes. I don't know why it takes so long to come. Yes. Trick Williams cut a promo and is interrupted by metaphor. Gallus also comes out along with Javon Evans, who fails to help Trick. Well, you see, they're trying to pair up Javon Evans. They need a third. They need a heavy because Gallus is too much for them.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the heavy?
Shit. Odyssey Jones ain't doing shit.
Ain't he back on Raw?
I don't know. I ain't seen him.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with Odyssey Jones. I have no idea what they're doing with Odyssey Jones. I know it's not NXT, but how long is Bobby supposed to be out?
I don't know. They haven't given the times table for him neither. Yeah, I have no idea. They haven't said anything. They haven't made mention about Asuka. None of the people that's on IR. Well, we was seeing we was gonna get a surprise. Lexus King was supposed to be taking on somebody, and they didn't make mention of Von Wagner. But I couldn't even do this in Dotman Cornelius. I had to do this in my regular voice because I was thinking, ooh, who could it be? Who could it be? Nigga, Dante Chin took on Lexus King and beat him in the most deadliest. Undefeated. Undisputed. Move in all of the E's history.
The surprise.
Yeah, I said, who? Dante? Man, whatever. All right, sure. I guess, damn, why am I geeking off of his name? Mr. Stone needs a new client considering that they shit-canned Von Wagner. Boogie nights. Boogie nights are always. Yes, I like to boogie. I remember we was downtown and it was snow on the ground and I dove headfirst in it. And they said, no, that is not what you think it is. I said, I'll give it a chance. It was dirty snow as well. Jada Parker defeated Brindley Reese to qualify for the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. Yeah, because who thought Brindley Reese? Isn't she the bad luck that plagues Idris Nofe and Malik Blade?
So shouldn't her and chick from Chase 2, shouldn't they be a tag team? They almost look alike.
Yeah, they almost act like two. Like, man, come on, calm the fuck down.
Why don't she join up with her and y'all go for the tag titles? Because to me, Chase U is meant for the main roster. Everybody included in there. Like, I want to see everybody. And it'd be dope if they could put, like, I don't know, like, to me, you put Riz and Duke together.
Yeah.
And them two together, and then have him being just pretty much like, you know, just the teacher. Like, that would rock.
Yeah. I would think so. Yeah, hello, Miss Parker. Yeah, she's definitely, if she's not in the finals or the winner of that Women's North American Championship ladder match, I'll be shocked. I do think she's definitely a front runner. Speaking of Women's Championship ladder match qualifiers, this was my pick. Thea Hale got the she lost to Fallon Henley.
Yeah.
I said, well, damn, first round, I would have thought she would have been the one considering she's so young, but nope, they believed in Fallon Henley a bit more.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's another person I think that could win.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I seen them send Chase Hughes to the back, I said, oh, fuck. For real, man?
Well.
Yep. So, you know the news on Ivar. He might have to go under surgery, but he was replaced in a triple threat match to determine Obafemi's #1 contender for NXT Battleground. Joe Coffey took his spot, fighting with Wesley and Josh Briggs. Both Lee and Coffey, they both came out as winners, setting up a triple threat for the premium live event. But in my opinion, I do think Josh Briggs is still added on to that, making it a fatal four-way. Because we just got a triple threat with Obafemi at, where was it? Stand and Delivered?
Yeah. So, this is the case of what they should have been doing with Jay from the front.
Yeah.
But her matches that's gonna make her look good. I don't think Obafemi's really gonna give me a match that I want to see yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see him do good because you know, I see potential there.
He has that it factor.
Yeah. So I want him to go and get those reps to where, oh man, that was a, you know, for a big man, that was a really good match. I want those, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna need some Batista shit out of you, you know what I'm saying? Because say what you want, Batista got some. I want to go my top 100 matches. He's definitely got some matches in there.
Oh man, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I can throw a couple out right now. The whole series with Triple H. The whole series.
Oh man, what shit? WrestleMania 21, fucking Vengeance, Hell in a Cell. Man, come on now.
The time he beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels.
Oh man.
Ric Flair,
Oh
that
man.
was fire. Him versus all of the John Cena matches. The match that he beat John Cena in.
Him versus the Undertaker.
Yeah, that whole series.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was fire, bro. The steel cage where neither one of them won, where Edge ended up cashing in Mr. Kennedy's Money in the Bank. Come on now.
Funny story. Me and my sister were talking earlier. She sent me something with the Undertaker and Mark Henry on the podcast, right? And she's like, the story was already funny. Talk about Mark Henry wanting to kill the Clique because he thought that they did something to him. But anyway, she said, I don't think I've ever seen the Undertaker laugh like that, and it gave me the fucking creeps. I said, yeah. I said, this is Mark. This is Mark. This has been Mark since 2020. I said, but if you remember, and she didn't remember, I said, yes, Mean Mark Calloway existed in WCW before then, and he was managed by Paulie Dangerously and also myself.
Mm-hmm.
Player?
Boyle.
All right, man. Obafemi, he's a dog, and I do think the issue that we have right now, there's not enough dance partners for these champions down there in NXT at the moment. And that's for Trick, Willie, as well as Obafemi. Well, not anybody credible enough anyway.
You know, because the ones you think are credible, like, I thought Duke was better than what he was. And then when they had that match, I was like, you're kind of sloppy in some places.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're not getting enough reps because you're in this gimmick, but you need a couple more reps. I think they need to stay in that whole Chase U shit for as long as they can.
Yeah.
Keep this union together. But don't get me wrong, I feel like that whole gimmick can come up to the main roster right now.
Yeah, I agree. It will get over.
Yeah, like, you know, as far as, you know, like the brand that doesn't have a lot of good mid-card talent, this will go perfectly for the SmackDown brand because, you know what I'm saying, they're missing some of the filler mid-card shit, you know what I'm saying, like where Raw has every aspect. It's kind of lacking in the women's, but they have enough women in that division to make it go.
Yeah.
SmackDown's missing depth to the mid-card.
Yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah, so I just watched.
I feel like Chase U would be perfect for it right now.
Oh, absolutely. I just watched that Tamatonga entrance. Yeah, I dig what you're saying.
Yeah.
He looks like that. He looks like that. He reminds me of that character on that. What was it? Far Cry 3. That crazy motherfucker on there. This motherfucker. Solo said, "I'm gonna even hit you with the Bloodline church socks." You feel me? You feels me. Oh, what happened to the music? I know it was a little bit of distorted, but did the music go away?
Hold on.
And you'll never win again. Oh, you never win.
Never gonna win again. You'll never win again.
And you'll
Toss
never.
you in the can.
Hey. All right. Axiom and Nathan Frazier retained the NXT Tag Team Championship titles over the D'Angelo family. There was involvement from both the OC and the No Quarter Catch crew. My question is, do you care at the moment about any of this?
I don't. I mean, it's cool that he, he got the cup, but
This was your heel faction.
I thought they were heels at one point, and now we're faces.
That's where I thought the D'Angelo family was going, and man, are they ever so much needed? Because to me, You want to say somebody is credible enough who I think could pull that title off of Trick Willie in his presentation? Tony D'Angelo, as a heel.
Yeah, like why is that group not heel?
Yeah, it's like to me, it's wasting time as babyface. It's like I don't know if it's because they don't want to do it because the fans love it. Fuck that shit. This is the fucking mafia.
Yeah,
Like,
to me, what you do is you turn Metaphor face.
Yeah.
And you turn them heel, you know what I'm saying? And there you go, you know what I'm saying? Gallus can come up and be, maybe Sheamus goes heel again, and you know, he's got another stable around him now, you know, it's Gallus. Or it's Gallus versus Sheamus.
You know, and honestly, I do think that the plan that Vince McMahon had laid down and where they completely changed the whole landscape of NXT, it failed. It failed because in comparison to the Gold brand, not only was you bringing in indie wrestlers, you know, people that are already established, like if you build their name bigger down there, then bring them to the main roster, not only do you have faces and heels and so many challengers to said champs or whatever, you have this breeding ground for people to go to the main roster without being buried by Vince McMahon. Bad timing. I'm saying,
think about it, dog.
Yeah.
If it would have been what it's supposed to be,
yeah.
Adam Cole
Oh,
and Keith Lee would have been, man, WrestleMania 40 could have been completely different.
Aleister Black would have already been a
multi-time world champion.
Yes.
Multi-time.
Yes.
We would have that incredible feud between Bray Wyatt and Aleister Black.
Yes. Shayna Baszler, multi-time champion.
Oh, yeah. The original Shayna Baszler?
Yes.
That we would have cared about?
Yes. So much.
Think about how dope that match between her and Ronda would have really been.
Oh, man. So much wasted. And
well, actually, it would have been a feud. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a whole feud. Like, it would have, you know.
I mean, you had a discussion about it. I definitely wholeheartedly agreed with you. I would have had no problem with Ronda Rousey taking that streak from Asuka. If we was already in a... Huh?
Say it one more time.
I would have had no problem with Ronda Rousey taking that title away from Asuka, as well as, breaking the streak.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like I said, bad timing. If this was already under the Paul Levesque regime, so many more stars would have been made. I do think that, several components would have stayed in the E instead of going to AEW.
Oh, yeah.
AEW would have still came around. There's no doubt about that because Cody was not in the...
I mean, I'm glad that there's AEW around.
Yeah, it's necessary. Very necessary.
I'm tired of, you said to me a couple times, it had its phase, and that's what it was, a lot of horrible booking decisions.
Yes.
A lot of mismanagement in the background.
Yes.
In the backstage, it was a lot. It was a lot of shit going wrong, and I think you don't put a show off like we've seen in Greensboro and continue to fuck up. Something's got to change. And don't get me wrong. Realistically, as much as people want to say, story, what kind of stories has been going?
Yeah.
It's been horribly booked, this world title reign for Swerve, but the story of how it all transpired makes all sense. It has been story week to week to week to week.
As a matter,
his paid back to him for all the shit he did as a heel.
As a matter of fact, hold that thought. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this part because I know you can go have much on this, and we can continue this conversation. Shit, Carmen Petrovic and Natalya defeated Shayna Baszler, Lola Vice. Lola Vice turned on Shayna Baszler, and then now they're gonna have a match at NXT Battleground, and it'll be an underground match to close the show.
Oh, I'm with all of them.
Yeah.
See, to me, you go ahead and take Natty and Homegirl up, and that's a tag team.
Yeah. Natty and who? Oh, Carmen Petrovic. Yeah.
Yeah, you take Natty and Carmen up,
And bring
like,
that.
I say, oh, I like the way they look together. I said the way they match. I said, oh yeah, that's what they need to do.
And bring that monkey with you.
Coming on some wrestling shit. Come back on that wrestling shit. You know what I'm saying? Be the new, the new Heart Foundation. Like, let's bring that back. Y'all already finished with that finisher. Let's go about it and let's try to make the finisher look a little bit better. Do something else with it. Maybe change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe do the heart attack into the sharpshooter. I think that might be what it will work out a whole lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? They do the heart attack, and when she slams it down, she transitions that into the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Homegirl has some type of, like, super kick or some type of kick that, to neutralize the other tag partner trying to come into the ring. Like, yeah, that'd be dope. Or she does Natty's spinning clothesline.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I do definitely think she can be a protege? Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what Carmen Petrovic's moveset is outside of his tag team. I want to say I've definitely been,
She was.
So you know how it is with NXT. Let's just be realistic here. It's just the Nkb Dotman show for him. 631 in the dot cave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With Jamiroquai in the background. I breeze through NXT sometimes. Like, it is what it is. Like, if it's something that I don't care about, I don't care about it.
Right. It's definitely sometimes where it just be on and I be doing other shit. What is your roach clip, sir?
The surprise of Dante Chen. I'm actually interested in seeing what Dante Chen can do. Like, it was like, it's been like this underground secret on Level Up. I'm not watching Level Up.
I'm not
watching Speed. I'm not watching, a lot of these programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, only reason I'm going to watch Rampage and fucking Collision is because it's definitely going to they're setting up some shit before the pay-per-view, maybe some more matches. I think they got a perfect slot of matches. I don't think they need to add anything to the pay-per-view.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all.
But the surprise of Dante Chen, Lola Vice is Lola Vice, man.
Oh, man.
That thing is, wow.
Oh, man, did you see it? She got that twerk. She got
Lola Vice
twerking at the end of that
so
thing?
nice.
She got the twerking. So I'm going to take that as my last shot and also add the alarm went off and you seen that onesie and what was inside of that onesie and she put those feet inside of those bedroom slippers. Yes, Wendy Chu.
Another person that can go straight to the main roster because you have a unique gimmick.
Yeah.
Do not change that gimmick. We need people like you. You know what I'm saying? That's what people need to realize.
Could you imagine?
You can take that whole gimmick, become a household name, change your gimmick. You wake up, you know what I'm saying? I'm booking it right for you right now. You know, your whole gimmick is you sleepy. You like to sleep. Then your whole gimmick can just change from I done woke up from a dream and I'm going back to being, what was her name? Young Chong? What was her? What was she when that whole heel group they had back in the day?
Tien Sha. You
can go right back to that, or you can just be anything else.
Well, I was thinking
you can get over as what's her name? Goddamn. It's Karen Q, but it's not Karen Q.
Wendy Chu.
See,
here's my spin on it. Like, if she wants to take that character and one day turn heel, instead of her being in the onesie, she comes out in what do they call one of them good night gowns? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Little not lingerie, but a nice little, what was it? A teddy, a good night, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And do it like that on some sexy, I'm sleepy shit.
Yeah, it's so many ways to go about it, but like you are the new hugger. You can really come out and have the kids look. I'm trying to tell you, it'll be super dope. You can sell onesies. Oh my God, like the merch that you can get off of this shit.
And I'm pretty sure it smells very good inside that onesie as well.
I just feel like you just need to move them all the way up to the top. Man, baby shit? Oh my God, little baby onesies?
Yep. Oh yeah, definitely marketing jackpot. Yes. That was your NXT results. Once again, this is Dotman Cornelius, and I wish you once again love, peace, and.
How much time we got?
Oh man, we still got shit. We still got what? It's 33 minutes 44 seconds counting. Yes, I wanted to continue on. If you wanted to continue to add on to that AEW convo, you know, so got a little bit of time.
What's your most anticipated match of both shows?
Oh, I don't know, because King and the Queen of the Ring, they pretty much speak for themselves. I don't see anything that's kind of anticipate. Like you know, you have an idea who's going to win the King of the Ring. You have an idea who's going to win the Queen of the Ring. But on the other end of that, Double or Nothing, my anticipated match is Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black in the barbed wire steel cage match.
Yeah.
Because
this is the thing about it. It can go either way on a lot of matches on that AEW card.
Mm-hmm.
Like, real talk, go a lot of ways.
I think it's definitely time for. I see several title changes though. I would think Malachi Black
finally becomes a single champ.
Yeah, he takes that title off of Adam Copeland. Will Ospreay takes that title off of Roddy. I was about to call man Roddy Rich. Roderick Strong.
Think so?
Why not? I mean, Will Ospreay is red hot right now.
Maybe Adam Cole's healed up, and we're serving up Cole versus Ospreay.
Forbidden Door is right around the corner. That's coming in June. One thing that I did have an issue with, if we're having Konosuke Takeshita versus John Moxley for the IWGP Championship, where was the bill? Go ahead.
It's an eliminator match.
What?
Yeah.
So they're trying to stretch this out to a Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he thinks about it.
Okay. Gotcha. You say that Jamie Hayter, the title is for Jamie Hayter to come back to take from Tony Storm. So you don't believe in
Baker?
Back injury.
Oh, okay.
But you don't think Serena Deeb is able to take that?
You don't take. You know.
We don't.
Nah, I don't. I can see where you could, but and don't get me wrong, she's over, and I feel like Tony Yams, you definitely take this gimmick to the you run as fast as you can to the E with this gimmick.
But Serena Deeb takes the title off of Tony Storm. Perhaps there is a chase for Storm going after Deeb as a babyface in this character, and I would dig that as well, though.
It's cool. I mean, you go what you want to go with, brother. I cannot do nothing with it.
Because, like I said, I could see Deeb. To me, Serena Deeb should have already been a champion before Riho, before any of these. No, Serena Deeb should already have been an AEW champ.
So if they wasn't pushing the whole Willow and Monet match,
yep.
To me, Serena Deeb is the right type of character to end a babyface run like a Willow.
Man, then there's that. So that is one where I'm really going to have to sleep on it. Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale.
There is so much room for it going both fucking ways.
Yes.
Like Monet, you do know you can fucking make.
Uh-oh. Could you repeat all of that? I just dropped the phone. Hold on 1 second. Technical difficulties, people. All right, we're back. We're back.
I said if you put over she takes that pin, we got a new Willow is made.
Yeah.
Willow's not made by beating Julia Hart. There's no bullshit to Willow. To Julia Hart.
Yeah.
But first title run, she's a good character. Majority of her whole reasoning of getting that title is because of her character. Her character got over, but her run was marred with, her still being new, and the fact that she'd been having a bunch of injuries. You know what I'm saying? Starts and stops. They not really know what they wanted to do with, pushing that character and pushing that what happens to her opponents when she sprays them in the face with that black mist.
Yeah.
Because Willow got sprayed and then kind of just fought her way out of it. But Sky Blue got it and still feuded with Julia Hart and still it just didn't make any sense.
It took her forever to fully turn into what we have now with Sky Blue.
It's like, why did we push this so long? Like, what was the purpose of it? And then we didn't do anything with it. It was like Sky Blue should be on a run right now.
Yeah,
we should be setting. Like, to me, the match should have been Sky Blue eventually turning on Julia Hart. Like, that's what we should have been building up to.
Yeah. I don't know, so they Tony Khan.
And don't get me wrong, and I think there's injuries and shit that's playing too. There's still room for that to happen, But I think they should add to that stable.
Yeah. Side note, 420. This really pisses me off right here because, man, you want to talk about a King of the Ring that I couldn't wait for the next year. But guess what? It never happened because Vince McMahon with his weirdo ass, he forgot that, he didn't like tournaments, and he did away with King of the Ring. But this King of the Ring right here, 2002, holy shit, man. Holy shit.
So, remember all those tournaments we used to get back in the day? The Cruiserweight, the Cruiserweight Open?
Yep.
Like, we got those, and they were awesome.
Yep.
Fantastic. We got, the women's, tournament.
Yep.
And they had a couple good ones out of that. All of these were great. The UK tournament.
Yep.
For the first, awesome tournament. To show the rise of Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
So we had the Cruiserweight Classic, the Mae Young Classic, and then we had the NXT UK tournaments. Yes.
All of these tournaments made people I already knew who Kota Ibushi was, but definitely when I seen him again, I went and looked up everything. I was like, oh, so he really, really nice. Like I see, sometimes the first time you experience somebody is not on their best time. So I've seen a couple matches, but it wasn't always like I think I was more so looking forward towards watching those matches because of Kenny Omega, not really looking at him for Kota Ibushi.
That was my first time.
When I really started looking up all his shit he did, I'm like, oh, okay, you dope as fuck.
That was my first time getting a glimpse of Kota Ibushi in that Cruiserweight tournament, and I never forgot him after that. And man, how about that Cedric Alexander versus Kota Ibushi in the finals?
Yeah, so, long story short, when you see what Triple H did back in the day with all those tournaments, and you see what he's doing now, let's just let him keep doing what he's doing and endeavor, just stay out of his way with that. Let him do that, and we'll be okay.
These shows.
The only thing my man needs to do is concentrate back on the women's division. Like we need that women's division to get back to what we had.
Yep.
I need what y'all doing in NXT on the main roster. But hell, if there's one division that y'all need to like drain, is the women of NXT. Like, there's way more talent they could have grabbed from NXT that's ready right now.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got a little glimpse. I forgot to make mention of it on the Raw review. We got a little glimpse of Kiana James, but it was just a little cameo. It was just a little cameo asking where can she help, where can she be. So it sounds like to me a little secretarial role for her right now at the moment. To me, you drop this speed shit. You want to reset the women's roster or the division or whatnot, and get some of these women over. Give me another Mae Young Classic along with a cruiserweight tournament.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say about these shows, like, man, just the importance of the King of the Ring. But all you had to do was let these shows write themselves with the King of the Ring qualifiers into the quarterfinals, semifinals. These were your whole shows for the last few weeks of Raw and SmackDown. It was so important, and we loved every minute of it. And it also built up for the reason why you should fucking watch tomorrow's King of the Ring. Easy.
Right. I mean, these matches have been phenomenal. Phenomenal.
And that's why I think that Vince knew how much this shit made sense, but this is why I do what the fuck I want. How can I fuck this up? In a weird way, I just think he just wondered how could he fuck it up.
Because, like, all right, so this is what I didn't understand about a lot of the later Vince shit.
Yep.
But the reason why we like this shit is because of the moves too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where AEW fucks up. We like it because of the drama too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't miss. You know what I'm saying? That's what fucking Tony is right now, motherfucking Vince Khan. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucking Tony McMahon. Nigga, that's what he is.
As much as he doesn't try to be like him, like he's more like Vince McMahon than he thinks. Because in this show it. Like, I love AEW like a motherfucker. Like, I watch Dynamite. I try to watch Collision. I'll have it on and stuff like that. But as Brian Alvarez said from Wrestling Observer, we have no reason to come back to watch next week unless you just want to come back to watch next week. There's no cliffhanger. There's no, what reason are you giving me to come back to watch this show? Because there is no follow-up to anything. A lot of things that happen. Like maybe one or two things, but not a lot.
Right. I mean, we'll go back to talking about Undisputed Kingdom. How did y'all go from being the hottest thing? Like, I was digging everything about it. Why even pull the trigger? If he's so injured, why even pull the trigger?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just would have pivoted.
Yeah.
And then y'all have so many groups that are kind of the same.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the family over here in the Patriarch. You got Undisputed Kingdom. You got the Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah.
Then you also got Double J and there, you know, Jared and them. You know what I'm saying? They all kind of like sneaky. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to have more like creepy. You got one creepy group, but then you know, it's like you need more.
Well, you got
variety.
two. You got two creepy groups.
Well, you want to say Death Triangle?
No, you got what was it, House of Black, right?
Right.
And the Righteous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Lance Archer.
Yeah.
I think what will get that gimmick over is Lance Archer lean more into what the Righteous are doing, gimmick wise.
Yeah.
I think that would work really, really well.
Damn, where I had something else that what was I saying? It'll come back to me. Keep going.
I can't really think of what other matches they're going to be on the card. I really hope that Monet puts on a good show. Because these fucking gimmicks, these promos have been weak. to say the least.
Yeah, I must say, I didn't really give a fuck about it until she got put through that table last week.
Yeah.
When shit turned up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna smack me in the mouth and just walk away. Nah, you gonna get carried out this bitch.
Yeah.
You gonna get carried out.
She be heavy, and she look like she very heavy-handed.
Yeah, like I can't walk away from this. I got to do something. I can't eat this. Anarchy in the arena. I mean, it speaks for itself, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker Darby Allin came with a fucking flamethrower.
Yeah.
I don't see them going over. I do think that the Elite, this is the match for the Elite to win. There's no reason for Darby, FTR, and them to win this one.
Right.
Because they need the top heels in AEW as well. So yeah, keep your foot on the gas with this. Make you hate that faction even more. To me, perhaps this may be the return of the other Adam Page.
Yeah.
And man,
I think we're due for a return.
Man, you talk about a 5-man group that is. Whew,
yeah.
Man, this new Elite right here. Yes, give it to me.
Yeah. Can we get shirt and tie Adam Page?
Yeah. And also, so it was somebody on the internet that said, well, good riddance to Danhausen. I said to myself, because I don't argue with these people on social media no more. I said to myself, you're a fucking fool. Do you know how much revenue that Danhausen could have bought into AEW? Why the fuck would you let him out of your grasp? Why?
So they just fired him?
No, well, I don't think they renewed it. I know he's no longer with the company.
Yeah, I guess he stay injured all the time.
Or is it the CM Punk effect?
Yeah.
You know, Danhausen is another one who was very fond of CM Punk, as well as Ricky Starks, and you haven't seen Starks on television, and he's been healed.
Yeah. So, I think what you do, I mean, once they put with Chris Jericho, I seen the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, so, yeah, Stark's about to be in NXT soon.
Yeah, NXT, and man, you don't think Paul Levesque will find something to do with Danhausen?
Oh, my God. Yeah. Those are two great mid-card talents that will definitely beef up NXT right now. You pick them up right now, that's going to put way more eyes on NXT.
Oh, man, shit.
Ricky Starks versus Trick Williams for the title. Get it to me.
Oh, man. Shit. We haven't seen Sammy Guevara back on. I think his suspension has been lifted. That's another one that could potentially be a great addition to NXT. Him and Team
yeah. Yeah, we get all that. All of them, they can come in and be a faction.
Yeah.
You know, doing something like we're the ex-AEW guys, you know what I'm saying, and have a term for it.
Yeah, doesn't matter of fact, doesn't Sammy Guevara and Booker T have history with each other? I think that's but if you're not going to do anything with this talent, it's definitely up for the taking, even though the WWE is kind of reversed, where AEW at one time had just entirely too much talent and that it was the best of the best. Now the E is starting to become this. But I do think of Danhausen and, Starks, Guevara, they defect over to WWE.
Well, no, because that NXT does not have a good men's division at all.
Yeah, this is true. So, yeah, NXT would definitely benefit from it like that.
Yeah, no, they need, they're like, NXT is very lacking
now,
in the main event scene.
But I'm already...
Go ahead.
I'm already seeing just the funny shit with R-Truth and Danhausen.
Oh, yeah. But you're saying on the main roster is stacked.
Yeah.
The main roster don't really need shit.
You
know what I'm
they
saying?
don't need nobody.
When I seen quarter patch crew
New Catch Republic on the main roster.
One of them catches.
Yeah, New Catch Republic.
Yeah, New Catch Republic, when I seen them show up, I was like, oh, okay. And then I see DIY just coming in the screen when talking about the tag titles.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Y'all are on SmackDown. Like, yeah, so, like, it's TV time that's being used, and it's being used correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that we should have had more matches with, there should have been a tag team title match with, Theory and Grayson Waller. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, why haven't y'all been in a feud already? Like, I'm seeing Edge and Christian, but y'all not giving it to me.
Yeah, and then there's Well, you say how come they haven't defended the titles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's the hold up on that? Like, we definitely.
Like, why is there not a program already?
Yeah, and there's tag teams on SmackDown. Yeah. Maybe they're trying to get past this King of the Ring stuff and all of that. You know, there's definitely traveling shit. What we finally get Money in the Bank back in the U.S. or is that in Canada? That's in Canada, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, well, yeah. The next PLE in America is SummerSlam in August.
Yeah, all of them out the country.
Yeah, we got to go where they say they got to go where the Monty's in. They've been selling out these shows. They've been. You know, and I think we had discussed a while back, this was going to be the summer where they was going to take their shows globally, but I think they've done a great job. I definitely think they've done a great job, but of course the fans are going to want more than a Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, you know? So, I mean, this is a summer internationally. Let's bring some of these shows back to the U.S. Because then what, shit? They got Bash in Berlin after SummerSlam, correct?
They do.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I'm looking forward to well, like I said, I'm trying to get in where I fit in and try to watch a little bit of the show sparingly tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely another long wrestling weekend and shit. You know, 4th of July weekend is supposed to be another, this is after 4th of July, but that's supposed to be a big wrestling weekend too, and I'm probably going to miss Money in the Bank.
Hey.
Yeah, that's only because Papa 211 will be in town.
That's what's up.
But Sunday I will be there for Heat Wave. Yeah, both. Yeah, like, God damn. So what?
Heat Wave in my heart.
Yes. And what's coming up in June? June is what, like we said, Clash at the Castle, Forbidden Door, NXT Battleground. That's all I know of right now.
Too much?
What, 3 shows? 3 shows. I don't know when Battleground. I think Battleground is June 9th. God, is that the same fucking weekend as Clash? No, it can't be the same weekend as Clash at the Castle.
Hey, look, I don't know. They be going against NXT. Be going against AEW quite often.
Watch they pull that shit where Clash of the Castle and Forbidden Door is the same weekend.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Also, how about this?
And I'm gonna watch them both. Like we gonna do it this weekend. We gonna watch them both.
I'll tell you another one I might miss, man, because they didn't. So All Out, they've moved to September 7th on a Saturday. They moved it away from All In, but they didn't move it that far away.
I think it's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, the fuck, everybody, you know, it's gonna be a Saturday show, but still, it's still close. Like,
what's the purpose of why are we doing this? Like why don't y'all just make that a show that's on TV? They make that Dynamite All Out.
Or you, what I campaign for, why not make Grand Slam a show at the end of? How come All Out can't be at the end of September?
Mm-hmm. Why don't they just, to me? All right. Whatever.
Yeah, if All In is going to be something that's not going to fucking go away, why have you not moved All Out further into September? Like September 7th? No, you got the whole fucking month of September to do that. Unless, they have Grand Slam at the end of September or somewhere end of September. But still, man, come on, bro. And I'm not gonna be mad that I'm gonna miss All Out. No, my birthday's more important.
Yeah.
Miss Dotman211 wants to celebrate my birthday, and I'm not going against her word because I might get something from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I might get something.
But you better be here for that goddamn other show. It's gonna be a whooping.
Oh man, here you go. But yeah, man, this
man, this has been Hayes
Hops
and Turnbuckle.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Everybody gonna die.
Gunshots on a Friday night.
Yeah. You know, it's your boy Big OG Duck. I am Solo, and you are now listening to episode 271 of Hayes, Hops, and Turnbuckles, right? So now we coming to you live. It don't matter what time it is, baby. I'm a night owl. You know what I'm saying? We coming to you live right now from Duckville. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So it's wild that, you know what I'm saying, 420 Dotman, let me do this shit by myself. Woo! I'm geeked. So, Smackdown review, baby. It's Friday, you know, so you know we in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? You know, but quick thing about this, you know what I mean? It would have been dope to me to make like Friday Night Smackdown almost like a Raw versus Smackdown type joint, since everybody's in Jeddah, you know what I'm saying? Like for the show to be in Jeddah, then the pay-per-views in Jeddah. I'm just saying you could have done something big tonight. Just, you know, had the whole I don't know, you know, for some of the lower cards, I don't know, hot take, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But so we open up with the EST Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax. You know what I mean? Thickums herself. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do the song, Dotman. I'm sorry. I gotta practice that some more. You know, it is what it is. But so you know they're going for, you see who's gonna be in the finals for Queen of the Ring. So, oh, by the way, you know, Dotman ain't the only one that can be drank. I'm going to show y'all just how ghetto we get down in Duckville, because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking tonight, but I did it. I am sipping on at this wee hour that I am hitting y'all and blessing y'all with this episode, this segment of Hayes, Hops, and Turnbuckles. I am drinking on Johnny Bootlegger. Oh, yeah. Duckville's Ghettoville, baby. Goddamn Scarface Sour Raspberry. Don't judge me, but that motherfucking shit 12.68%. So, if we could drink still, I could drink a bootlegger, you know what I mean? And it ain't even penalty bill, you know what I mean? Fuck it. Alright, back to matters at hands, man. Don't mind me, it's late. But, so, let's be serious. Bianca was trying her damn best to put hands and foots all over Nia Jax's sexy ass. Real shit. She was trying her damnness. You know, it's gonna be a lot of back and forth in this match, but you know she had to do it because, you know, Bianca got that bad will and it appeared once again. You know, she had that bad will. So, Nia goes up on the second rope trying to, you know, hit her with the Annihilator, and Bianca done what Bianca has to do. Goddammit, she got up under that ass. She got up under that ass. You know what I mean? And, you know, so she hit her with a power bomb, and then, you know, she got her the same way. I mean, Nia, come on now. Like, you got to make sure Bianca's down. And, you know, she tried to hit her with the KOD the same way, but that bad will just ain't going to hold up. You know, so that gave maximum damage. the room she needed to hit Bianca Belair with the move that I am personally waiting for her to hit me with. And I'm sorry, Dotman, we can beef about this, but she hit her with the Annihilator for the win. And she could set all of that on me. You know what I mean? But little Valkyria, she on the side, she in the crowd, and she got front row, to watch. And she trying to pop off and shit. But Big Sexy said, you see what happened to her? Looks to me, I think it's going to be a good match just because Valkyria, she likes to fly around. She's a bird. She likes to fly around. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's an easy pick to see who our queen going to be. You know what I mean? And you heard that from me. And I believe Dotman420, 3D, no Dylan Dooley, no Drizzy with the stats. And Spoilerbear would agree, you know what I mean? But backstage, after the win, Bianca, she getting her knee checked out. And this is the time that Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell want to roll up trying to talk shit. But, just like the projected weather for this Memorial Day weekend, the storm, it's a little close. She never too far away. And random little girls right on off. Right on off she did. You know what I mean? They ain't talking a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no bad will. You know what I mean? And she's muscular as hell, but she's sexy with it. So, her and Bianca, I love the way that they kind of, because they pop shit like, for real, it's like some girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could chill with, like, the way they talk and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be talking shit back and forth. I could see that. But anyway, she said she's going to go have a talk with old Slick Nick. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm kind of a little disappointed that, none of that really got to be displayed, I guess. I don't think I missed that. So, I don't know what came of said conversation. But, she said she's going to go and handle business. So, then we get, I don't know about these guys, man. I guess you could say they funny. But anyway, the two tag team little clown champions, you know what I'm saying? A-Town Down Under, in the ring talking the usual nonsense. And then Carmelo comes out. I ain't gonna lie, when them boys get to talking, it's like I got this habit of kind of just, like if you talking a bunch of nonsense, like, like that shit fades to black. I am thinking about what we need to do with 631 Entertainment and what 420 and Dotman, needs me to do. I'm thinking about Big OG Entertainment and a Pearl, and what I can do with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about my clothes. I'm thinking about 631 merch. I'm thinking about anything else once you get to talking some whole bunch of jibber jabber and some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what these niggas do to me. So I don't know if Carmelo was supposed to have been part of the little show. As far as them out there, but he came out, and he come out in the ring and he talking shit about, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, LA Knight. Yeah, why did you say that name? Because LA Knight is not going to let you. LA Knight, no. You ain't going to say my name, you know what I mean? And of course, LA Knight come out there and he talks his shit and he think he's just going to drop the mic, walk off. But, of course they jumped him, You knew they was going to jump him, but, and of course, Street Profits come out and, and give him a little backup. Yep, we got a 3-way tag match. Really a whole non-factor match for me, but in Paul I trust. So, Paul Levesque got something up his sleeve, so it's a reason for all of this to be happening. And it may board or something moving forward, you know. But the Street Profits and LA Knight pull out the win. There's not much to say about that. I mean, you know, it's a 3-way tag team fight. You know, they're gonna go at it. Mother's gonna be out the ring. Everybody gonna have their little time to shine when they taking on everybody. You know what? But they pull out the win. You know, good match. You know, good 3-way match. But I just hope. I mean, especially with little A-Town down. I mean, how long are they gonna really hold these belts? You know, I hope not long at all. You know what I mean? Because I mean they funny and all, but I'd rather for them to be running around being Logan Paul's little flunkies or something. You know, like they was looking like me personally looking like they was about to be anyway. You know, U.S. title, tag team titles. They have a little click, and they still made. Maybe another hot take. We don't know. But, so, you know, after that match, then we walk through the door, and my name is Cody Rhodes. See the Viper, shake his hand, I'm businessman. Oh, yeah. I don't know, you know what I mean? Because I don't know the whole junk. The 420 of them do is funny as hell. And his name is Cody Rhodes. Stole a lot of niggas' moves. You know what I mean? From niggas. I remember that part. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, that Dotman420 funny as fuck. They be coming up with this shit. But you know, Cody Rhodes comes out. And before he can do this, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, what you want to talk about? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Logan Paul don't even let him get that shit out. You know, and after that, as 420 say, whoop-de-doo. Ow, okay. I'm the vet. You're a YouTuber. I don't think you're into this shit for real. You know, blah, blah, blah. Brass knucks. Oh, I gave them away yesterday. You got some on you. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whoop-de-doo, you know. We can elaborate more on Sunday, you know, before the pay-per-view, you know, and when we recap, you know, King of the Ring. But, whoop-de-doo to me, I mean, this Cody Rhodes, I mean, this to me is just like, we waiting for some niggas to heal up, to get back in the mix, so forth or something, because Logan Paul, I mean, you know, okay, this is something for entertainment. Logan Paul is going to give a decent match. I mean, he flies around and shit. Cody Rhodes is teaching a lesson. He definitely ain't losing the belt. I don't care what happens. We know this. So, here comes Bayley. The only thing right now that's good about Bayley being champ is seeing them yams. Them yams. Sweet, sweet yams. Ooh-wee. Yeah. And she walks past little sexy meat chick. I don't know if y'all follow her. I think her name's Mi Chan. I think that's how you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. My apologies if I am. But I don't care, baby. You are beautiful. And she ain't all super thick. And I mean, she just pretty to me. You know what I mean? But she walks by her, you know what I'm saying? You know, the little compliment, like, okay, well, go ahead, girl. You know? And then Thickums is waiting right there in the entrance, and woo! I don't know. But Bayley, that's a lot of woman. If she win that motherfucker queen in the ring, that's a lot of woman, Bayley. A whole lot of woman. Enough woman for Big OG Duck, but it's a lot of woman for you. And that's big factuals. You know what I mean? But she's facing Chelsea Green. Maybe they trying to give Chelsea some shine, or it's just a match to see Bayley still alive in the WWE, because as champ, I mean, goddamn, at least Becky gonna come out and talk some shit, and she actually get to talk. They be doing these little interviews and stuff and trying to get Bayley to talk, and she always get interrupted, or something happens in the back. You know, it's like, for real, I mean, like, you know, you ain't getting as much pop at being champ is motherfucking what's that little damn? See, that's why I need 420 of them, because I'm having a blank. But the champ of NXT, you know what I'm saying? Little shawty girl, you know, little young thing, you know. Booker T's the Prodigy, you know what I'm saying? I forget her fucking name. My bad. You can cuss me out on X, Facebook, or Instagram at any time, but I can't remember the name at the moment. But anyway, Bayley ain't even getting as much pop as that. She's on the main roster. You know, like I ain't even seeing, it ain't that. You get more pop out of the people that's not even up for the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't even contenders that's getting more pop than Bayley. Come on, Bayley. I mean, girl, you wear the hell out that spandex, but damn, you got to do better, baby. And that's about all I got to say about that. I mean, Chelsea Green, I mean, they gave her time to show that, I mean, for real, you know, you see the little antics backstage. She be on NXT with Ariana Grace and them. I remember her name. That's crazy. But, you know, she's doing all that stuff. But, you know, I mean, they giving her time. You know, they showing that she do got some skill in the ring, you know, but besides all the antics. But, you know, it's a fairly quick match. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got to do her thing for a minute. You know, Bayley hit her with the, you know, what's it, joint, the rosebud. And then boom, you know what I'm saying, match over. I mean, okay, Bayley's still alive in the WWE. Okay, you wrestle. You know what I mean? Okay, you know, please do more. But, so, Piper Niven won't having that shit, though. Like, you hit my girl with that joint like that, you know, like, I'm gonna beat your ass a little bit. I mean, and beat her ass, she did. Piper Niven gave her about 4 or 5 of them goddamn big back drops. That's what I'm gonna call it, big back drops. I don't give a fuck what y'all call it in WWE. That's big back landing on you. That's a lot of woman landing on you right there. That's almost a preview of what even more what you're gonna get with Nia Jax. You think Piper Niven is thickums? I mean, goddamn Nia Jax. I mean, she got cakes with hers. I mean, now Piper be looking good on the internet though. I don't know why they can't equate how she be looking at some of them Instagram pictures and shit to her WWE persona. I mean, she's with Chelsea Green, so looking cute ain't nothing to it, personally. But that's just me. So then we cut to the big angry motherfucker. That's what I've been calling him for the last few weeks. AJ Styles. And he goes in to talk with Slick Nick. And that's what I'm calling him. Oh, Slick Nick. You know, he seemed like he always doing something slick. He just got that slick nigga look about him to me. But, you know, Nick smooth, you know what I mean? But he begging for a shot at the title after the, you know, King of the Ring match, you know, and whoever walks out with the belt, he wants a shot. Give me a shot, please. And Nick, all this, simply says no. No. It takes time, man. It takes time. Because basically, AJ, you ain't got no wins. I don't give a fuck how much you keep saying, I was 1 second away from beating Cody Rhodes. I was 1 second away from beating Randy Orton for King, to get to the King of the Ring, you know. Motherfucker, but 1 second, you didn't. They got all 3 seconds. Sorry, bud. You got to beat somebody to try to get this shot just because you're AJ Styles and you're getting old as hell. Big angry motherfucker. You got swole real quick and you think you just keep on getting belt shots. Now, motherfucker, win. And that's just big factuals. So, AJ said he don't got time, man. I ain't got no time. I'm getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit hurt. I need the belt real quick, you know? And, now, this is a hot take. Fellas, team, Hayes, Hops, and Turnbuckles family, fans alike, this is my hot take on the situation. That's twice in this conversation time has been brought up. Nick Aldis said it takes time. AJ Styles says, man, I don't have time. Who is the squad? It's all about that time shit. To me, I see a path to AJ Styles joining Karrion Kross in the Final Testament to try to help get to his shot to try to help get some of them wins. You know what I'm saying? Because they all about beating motherfuckers up. Especially you get AOP rolling with you a little bit. You know what I mean? You gonna get some dubs because they gonna beat people up. And that's what this shit's about. I mean, they do the whole clock shit. I mean, it's time. They always tapping the wrists. You know, so that's just my hot take. Let's see what happens. Now, yo, I don't know. But I can't say it enough. And I done said it ever since the switch happened. Ever since Roman Reigns lost the belt to Cody Rhodes. I have been saying this, that I am loving the new bloodline. I'm loving the whole move. I'm loving how they getting down. I like Solo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Big Samoan Suge and shit. So these niggas is hard. Pause. for real, pause. But they hard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cam and Mace. It is what it is. Big shout to Treasure. Big shout to Maurice Claret. R.I.P. OJ. I love you. Miss you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you, but I'm telling you, you being on that show, I said it before, right after you passed. Got to see a little bit more of your personality. I don't give a fuck what they say. Miss you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But that whole squad over there, you know what I'm saying? I gotta hit you with the pause with these niggas hard, because they would hit me with the pause. And I fucks with them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, be on the show one day. Hey, watch a couple episodes and come fuck with us just so you know what's going on. We talk about some wrestling shit. Or just shoot the shit. It is what it is. Ha! You see, I said it again. But, we get the Viper, Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. We was waiting on this. We was waiting on this for real. And I don't know why I feel like some shit going down, but you already know, right? You already know this shit is gonna be intense. You know Randy Orton is gonna limp. And you know somebody's gonna get beat the fuck up at the end. We know this off top. Off top, we know this. What the fuck is flying around my crib? Off top. So, now 420 and Dotman, they almost stepped on me a little bit because, I mean, it's fire. Literally and figuratively, if that's the right term for that. It just felt right. Fuck it. But that intro was dope. Super dope. I hope he keeps that. I hope that's the vibe when he has his solo matches. Along with, you know, what they're doing with Solo. I mean, I don't know what his brother, you know, how he's gonna come out. But I tell you one thing, you know, just to kind of rewind back, because it's bringing it to me. Before I talk about this match, I do want to talk about earlier in the night, you know, when they showed the little cut of Paul again trying to talk about, you know, the brother couldn't make it in. He couldn't get past customs, you know, because these niggas is hard for real, pause, you know. So he's like, you know, you're bringing these type of guys into the bloodline, and, you know, basically saying, like, you act like we didn't know about these guys before. It's a reason why they weren't here before. And he's talking this shit, you know. But the goddamn Tom will be rolling up on Paul Heyman. And yo, that shit, I mean, to me, it's just, to me, it looks like something that I could imagine being downtown in the Note and somebody, you know what I'm saying, is sitting there, you know, trying to be all up in somebody's ear, and his man's, you know, is right there, and he kind of heard him, and he roll up on him, and then you see the bitch, well, it's only one, see the bitch up, in real, like, I mean, that shit, they were playing that shit well. But anyway, Tama Tonga versus the Viper. I almost went off on a tangent on that one. You know what I'm saying? But I had to rewind back to, because I forgot about that scene at the time in the storyline, but I just wanted to bring it back now. You know what I mean? Just roll with me. But you got the Viper versus Tama Tonga. I mean, Tama Tonga looked good against somebody, you know, a vet like, you know, Randy Orton. Size difference, you know what I'm saying? Like one time, you know, Randy Orton threw him. I mean, he threw his ass like he floated across the ring. You know what I mean? But you know, they was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and of course, like I said, before I even started talking about it, Randy Orton, you know, that knee is up. But you can't do that when Gunther is watching. Gunther's literally sitting on the sideline, just like Valkyria was, you know, doing Nia Jax and EST, Bianca Belair. You know what I mean? Like he's sitting there watching. Dude, you are noticeably limping. He is gonna tear your motherfucking knee up. You know, and same thing with Tama Tonga. Every throw, he's looking. Oh, he dropped him on his back. I mean, yeah, if Tama Tonga won, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna go for whatever each one got fucked up that night. You know what I mean? And which, you know, if you look at it, is a little bit unfair advantage for the Raw. I mean, it's almost like with the playoffs and you get somebody out 4-0, you know what I'm saying? Sweet. And you get to set and then the other team that you got to face go to game 7, like shit, they coming right off that joint. You know what I mean? Wow, you've been chilling. Hell, you might took a little vacation. You know, you probably only practiced maybe 1-2 times in that time. You know, and that's the same thing like Raw. They get to breathe a little bit, you know. But anyway, I digress. Think about that, WWE. You know, it's kind of fucked up. You know, these boys wrestling the night before. You know, but anyway. Which, I hate to say it, it's going to kind of boil down to 420 and Dotman. I pretty much the whole squad, except for, I think I'm the one's daring to be different or not really rooting for that to happen. But, you know, Gunther, you know, becoming the king of the ring. I mean, I think this whole match is showing that, you know, that's pretty much the precursor of what's going to happen, my early prediction. I don't know if we've dropped the prediction post on the page yet. You know, Hayes, Hops, and Turnbuckles, you know. Follow us, you know, join the group. You know, you get to hear a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? See a little bit of the personality, you know, and then maybe connect or see some of our other pages and so forth and so forth. You know, me and 420, we do music and shit. So, you know, you never know, something like, you know, when someone's gonna drop, EP is coming, you know, so. But anyway, back and forth, and, you know, Randy Orton pulls out the win. But of course, you know, it's the bloodline, dog. We don't play. And then, see, I was waiting for, I thought maybe, what's his name? Tongalore? Is that his name? I don't know, but his brother, you know, Tama Tonga's brother. You know what I mean? I thought maybe he was going to slide through because they was talking about, you know, he had to go through this, through that. I thought maybe like, oh, that shit, you know, hit and he comes running out and do some shit. But, you know, but of course Solo comes in at the end and jab at thumb in his neck. You know what I mean? Pause. But surprise, surprise. Nah. Ah! You know, only 420 and them can do that shit. I ain't got enough voice to do that shit, I don't think. But KO comes out, you know what I'm saying? Help his man RKO out, you know what I mean? So, and I had to emphasize this RKO because I think it's dope for them to be like a little group right now, you know what I'm saying? And you got the R, the KO. Like, you ain't even got to change shit. You make Randy Orton shit the name of the group. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But anyway, you know, he comes out, you know, and he tries to hit Solo with the stunner and everything, but, you know, that ain't gonna happen. But, and that's pretty much how the night ended, you know, and you know, they didn't even really get to do the whole shit talking between Gunther and Orton because, you know, Solo had to come in and kick some ass real quick, you know. Suge Solo, you know what I'm saying? Sokoa Knight, you know, however you want to do it. You know, he had to do his thing. So, But Gunther, you know, you already know he's gonna tear that motherfucking knee up, I tell you. But 631 Entertainment, baby, 631entertainment.biz for the merch. Holla at us, Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles on Facebook. Join the group. BigOGapparel.com website has launched. I have 3 different sets of apparel at the moment for purchase. Also on 631entertainment.com, we have the Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles logo merch, the shirt. We have the Penalty Beer Champion shirt, the merch. And then we have the 631 Entertainment shirt. Check us out. BigOGapparel.com. You got the Big OG Duck logo shirt. And then we have Big OG Entertainment and Apparel logo men's and women's short sets. Check us out. We are working over here. Follow us on all social media. It's Big OG Duck at all social media. Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everywhere. Holla at your boy and I interact back. You talk greasy, you know what I'm saying? Don't be disturbed by what you get back, because I talk shit. It's what we do, but we live from Duckville. We work late around here when we need to, baby. But Hayes Hops and Turnbuckles, check us out. King of the Ring review on Sunday. AEW, everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting it in. So, you know, you'll hear us again on Sunday with the review. Check us out. Follow us on all social media. Go to the websites. Join our email list. Know about what episodes, any entertainment, affiliated things, any merch drops, everything. Check us out. 100.